Capturing decisions in the gate review process is not only time-consuming, but have implications on other information, like design documentation. But it is not just capturing the before and after situation in the project. We have seen many customers who have electronic solutions to support this, but still have to build manually traceability records because their solutions do not capture the baseline of everything related to the project, but only to the project plan. During a review process, documentation is usually reviewed and approved or rejected. This means that having a link between the two, the process and the data, is what we have seen is required in the industry. But with MinervaPLM, you can streamline this as data and processes are managed and controlled in the same system. Let me show you how this is done in MinervaPLM. Mike arrives for another day at work. And as usual, the first thing he does is to log into MinervaPLM. Today, Mike is preparing to send one of his projects for a gate review. So what he needs to do is to make sure that his project is ready. And he finds the PB560 Ventilator Mark II project. This is the one that is going to be sent for gate review today. He opens the project to make sure that all deliverables are in status where they are ready to be sent for gate review. The phase is the regulatory risk and requirements phase. What Mike does is that he goes through the ones that are supposed to be closed are closed. So we can see here that this CFDA Testing Unit Readiness Review for Submission is released. We can also see that a few of these deliverables are not completed. They have the status on track, and the reason why they are not yet completed is, if we look at the closing rules, they are supposed to be closed by gate review. This means that once the gate review has been approved, then these deliverables are approved as a part of this gate review. Mike continues to check all his deliverables, and we can see that the only ones that are not closed are the ones that are supposed to be closed as part of the gate review. So Mike is ready to create the gate review process. What he does is that he goes to the change part of the project where he can automatically create the gate review process. He clicks the gate review button. This will automatically create the gate review process for us, and he can see that it's the requirements, risk, regulatory, and regulatory risk and requirements phase that will be sent for gate review. Directly from here, Mike can now send this to the gate review so that all the people that are part of the gate review process will be notified and can go in and review the work. Once everyone has approved the gate review and Mike moves back to his project, he can see that the phase of regulatory risk and requirements that he sent for gate review has been finished. Automatically, the phase of concept has also been activated, and also the subphase of 510K approvals. If Mike expands the regulatory risk and requirements phase, he can see that all the deliverables have now been closed, and that the ones that were open that had the closing rule by gate review has also been closed. What Mike also can do is that he can now see the update to the design history file. So if he moves to the design history file section of the project, he can see that all the deliverables have now also been updated with the latest information with regards to their status. Meaning that from the project in the DHF, data regarding the status of the project and the status of the actual deliverables, the status of the line where the deliverables was created from, is visible directly inside of the DHF. What also happens once we do a gate review like this in MinervaPLM is that we actually do a true baseline of all the different elements in this project. If Mike wants to see these baselines, he can go to the version here and load all the different versions that have been created for this project. As we can see, it starts all the way back. Every time we've done the baseline for this project, they have been recorded. We can see that this is the latest one, revision D, that is now on track. If Mike wanted to see what the status was of a previous version, he could always go and open this version directly in here. Now we can see we have the revision B of the project here, and we can see that at this point in time, only the feasibility phase was finished. The deliverables here were closed, and we can see that the phase of regulatory risk and requirements was not even started at this point. This means that at any point that Mike can go back in any point of time to see the status of the project.